I used to have a gap between my teeth, and it kind of gave my smile a little bit of character, but my ex now, wife at the time, I was preaching. She's like, you're a pretty good preacher, but all I can see is that gap between your teeth. So I got it fixed, and now I lost a little bit of my character, I guess. But don't be afraid of the imperfections. And I tell that story to be funny, not to, be hateful or anything like that. It is a funny story. All right, good morning again, everybody. This is Jason from Falls Hillside Home. I'm in the cabin here, but I have a bit of an issue. It's still a little cold, but the cold weather's going away and it's starting to get hot. I guess you call 50 hot after it's been cold for a while. My moments out there, I want to take my shirt off. But anyway, it gets really warm in the cabin. And I have to bring some windows up because I don't have any air conditioning or anything like that. I don't even have any fans yet. I'll have to get a ceiling fan in here. I'm on a mason jar looking for lights and all that good stuff. But anyway, I want to keep bugs out of here too. So one good way to keep the cabin, I guess, kind of cool, keep fresh air in, is raise some windows, open the door. But here's my problem. This back door has a screen, which is good. I do leave it open even when it's cool. Sometimes I'll leave it open even when this wood stove is going. It's so hot in here. But these windows you can raise, but there's no screen on there. No screen on that one. Well, why did I buy them then? Well, because I found them for a really good price, what I could afford. So what I'm going to do is put a screened-in door right here. I can just open the door, get a lot of air coming in through a screen door, and it can pass right through the window and go back and forth that way. So yeah, I don't mind the mess. I'll clean it up. I just got done working night shift for the week, so I just come home and just go straight to bed and get back up and go to work pretty much. Anyway, I'll work on that screen door. First, I got to get it stained with that motor oil, the used motor oil stainer that I have, and then we'll screw it up into the door frame here. Hey everybody, Jason from Falls Hillside Home. Today has been a struggle for sure. It's not gone at all like I wanted it to. Initially I wanted to run a couple of errands. I knew today was going to be a beautiful day and I wanted to get a lot done. Had a couple of errands to run. One which was getting my Jeep registered. Because it's still registered in the state of California, but this is its last month that, have it registered. You see I'm frustrated. Really frustrated. So anyway, I lost the title to my Jeep. I don't know where it's at. Yeah, I can get it, get a duplicate copy, but it's going to take a while, and I'm not going to have that Jeep legally drivable, if you know what I mean. It needs to be registered. That was a grace period and everything, but it's frustrating. Especially I don't have a way to print out the paperwork that I need and things like that. And on top of that, my truck won't start now. So I can't drive it. And the lights are still out, I don't know if I shared this with you yet, but if you've seen it. But the tail lights went out, so tail lights, brake lights. I've changed out the brake switch. I've changed out the actual switch that you pull to get the headlights to come on, because looking at the schematics, everything like ties into that. But maybe it's a chewed wire. I need to get under it and see, but it's sitting right now because I don't know. It's not the battery. I bought the battery brand new, but just to, make sure, I took it to AutoZone, having to test it. When I was stationed in Meridian, where I got this truck, I replaced the alternator there, so I don't think it's the alternator. It seems to be the starter. I'm not a mechanic, but, just researching and talking to people, it sounds like it's the starter. So I bought a starter. I need to put that starter on. I need to give the Jeep an oil change. I was supposed to get done today because I've really gone too far already. I run synthetic oil so it lasts a little bit longer. I finally got up here. I know it's well after 2 o'clock now. I got a few hours daylight left. So I was like, I need a small win. I need a small win so I can keep going and do some of these other things. So one thing I want to do today is put this screen door on. show how I want to do that. I've already set the door up there in its place, shimmed it to where it'll open real nice. Now I did have to trim. I trimmed, I think it was that side, this side, and the bottom, because it didn't fit after I hung the, you know, me and my cousin Joe, after we hung the door, this one wouldn't fit in there quite right. So I had to trim it, no big deal. Run it on the table saw. So I don't know if you're gonna see this. Up here you should. Yeah, there's 3 holes right there. I don't know if you can see, but I marked 3 holes. What I did is I threw this up there while it was sitting. Oh, I'm gonna have to find that pin. Well, I can still show you here like this. I set it up there, marked the holes. So now I'm gonna pre-drill the holes so I don't split the wood, strip the screws out, anything like that. Because like I said, I've had enough problems today. So I'll pre-drill those holes and just hang it up there and drill it into the frame. Shouldn't be too hard, shouldn't take too long, and then I can move on to another project. I am going to get the oil change. I'm not going to show you guys a video of that. There's plenty of videos out there, and that'll give me something to do later on. I got to find that pin that fell out of the hinge. But anyway, I want to put the rest of the trim on, because we have gotten a lot of rain, and this rain came sideways. Today is March 26th. So last night there was actually a tornado that hit Birmingham, and as far as I know right now, it killed at least 5 people. But they're, you know, still going through, so it's you know, tragic. Anyway, that's the weather that we got through here. We didn't get any tornadoes. We got a lot of sideways rain, and I need to get this trim on, because the trim helps seals up these little joints. I'll show you right here. Like this, right? This right here. You can actually see light. Look down there, you can see light from inside the cabin. So what I'm going to do is put that trim up. You won't see these seams. Now I'm going to caulk it and caulk all this down here, and make it nice and weather tight. And I might caulk it from the inside too. So I got to do the back, the 2 sides. We got the bottom trim on. And you see what I've done here. That's really what it's going to look like. I still need to add a piece under the windows inside there. Anyway, that's what I hope to get done today, along with changing the starter on that truck. I only got a few hours to do it, so better get moving. that'll work. Alright, so we got the locking system here. Put that on last. We have the spring. That looks like it would go here or there. On the two. Yep. So it is going to need a pilot hook for sure for this one. Alright, just switched out for a drill bit. Generally you want to go a size smaller than what the screw you're going to be using. This is about the same size, so all I'm going to do is just barely get the hole started, and then I'll just hand crank it the rest of the way. And let's see, about right there. Just a little bit, not too much. And we want one of these hooks here. So yeah, that's going to make it much easier on me. I'm going to turn over the hooks out so when it pulls, it doesn't snap. So you kind of want to figure, and you come right here and close it. It's going to need to come back about right there. So I'll just hold it up right there and kind of mark just a little drill. Yeah, and play the opposites there. I'll bring it back. This right here probably get better a little over time. After it does it, guess what? I'm going to take it off and shave a little bit more off the bottom, because I'm not going through the headache of switching out all the holes. So, alright, got the screen. Not sure how well you're going to be able to see this. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to do it. Let's see here. You see? Yeah. Alright, so these hold the screen inside the little crevices. Little dados, what you might call them. There's one piece. I'll kind of put it in there the same way that it was in before. You kind of kept its memory, and you'll see it'll hang all the way down like that. Now they make a roller, well, at least they used to make a roller, where you'd roll this little bead or whatever you call it in here. Made it a little bit easier. They might have better, I'm sure they have better tools out now, but I don't have that tool anymore, and I kept forgetting to buy something for this every time I went to the store. So we'll see how it goes. Don't know if I'm going to use that one, but I'll have to. All right, there you have it. A screen door letting in the air and in the breeze, especially on hot summer days. It's just a little bit, but like I said, it's easily fixable. I'm glad to get that up there because the hot weather's coming and I need a breeze going through there. All right, I'm gonna get the oil changed in the Jeep. I'm gonna try to get that started done, and we'll start putting the what's called the trim up there. There you go. All right, now I fooled around doing some other things. Done with all that. Sun's starting to go down, but I want to get some more of this trim done. I'm definitely not going to get it all done today. So this will be covering a couple of days, I guess. But I'll show you real quick how I'm doing this. So you can see on this end, I'm running, start running them straight up and down. This skirting here, I guess you would call it, whatever. That one's got to go on there first so I can make sure it butts up there. If I do this first and it's not cross, or it's not even all the way across, you're going to see the gaps filled in. So she's after something. So let's take a couple of quick measurements. And it looks like I try to be real careful with these. I want to get it, pretty close. So it's going to be just a hair over 13 inches on that one. This one's going to be a little shorter, about 12 and a half. And with that being rough cut, I think it's going to be a little bit less, probably more like 3/8 maybe, 12 and 3/8. So 13 and 12 and 3/8. So I'll go cut that real quick and get those nailed up. Well, I want to show you the dogs playing around. What you're really seeing is the mess. I got some pallets. It's going to be compost hacienda and Paris's dog house. I'm going to make her a pretty cool dog house. Kind of match everything else that's going on. All right, let's get these cut up. Alright, I'm not really worried about precision here. I mean, this is rough cut stuff, and you've heard me say it before and I'll say it again. This is a cabin, it's not a high-end house. So it's gonna be nice. And it's gonna be sturdy, livable, something you want to be in. But I'm not really worried about precision. I like the imperfections. That's what makes each one of us great, is our little imperfections. I used to have a gap between my teeth, and it kind of gave my smile a little bit of character. But my ex now, wife at the time, I was preaching, she's like, you're a pretty good preacher, but all I can see is that gap between your teeth. So I got it fixed, and now I lost a little bit of my character, I guess. But don't be afraid of the imperfections. And I tell that story to be funny, not to be hateful or anything like that. It is a funny story. Oh, let me go get my level. Be right back. All right, probably gonna be a little bit harder to do with this level since this is such a short piece and we're dealing with this right here. But what I typically like to do is throw that up there and make sure that we're level. And I'll be looking at this one down here. Now, I'm not so worried about it because we've already ran that big piece, so I'll rest it up against here. Oh, that one's a tad bit long. So let me go cut this real quick and we'll have another go at it. All right, handled that quick enough. Let's see, I want to put that rough side right there. Now, you're probably noticing it's two different colors of wood, which is fine, because you know why? It's going to get a coat of that nice stain that we call used motor oil. And you can see here, like, this kind of sticks out more than this one. This sticks out more than both of them. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna run caulk over here, so it's gonna have that motor oil in it. It'll be caulk right here, so it's gonna be watertight, water resistant, and everything's gonna be fine. Today was a pretty rough day with, losing my title to the Jeep, not being able to get my Jeep registered. Starter going out on my truck, but I tell you what, talking to you guys through here. I know, like, you're not having a conversation with me, just shooting a video and talking to you. It's really, you know, helped calm my spirits a little bit, I guess. So if you're watching this, I appreciate you. Appreciate every one of you, especially if you subscribed and hit the like button or spend any time just watching the video. It helps, you know, build the channel, which I'm trying to do. And most of all, I just want to, you know, build something, a nice channel for my kids to watch. You know, they can see what their daddy is capable of and, you know, document some of the time that we're spent together. Anyway, I appreciate you guys, but I want to move on, and I want to finish up this side real quick. We got a few more parts, and then what we need to do, you see up there, we got to run the horizontals too. See if we can get that done today. I'm just going to set the camera down and just let you watch me, okay? That sound good? All right, let's do it. See how quick that went up. Yeah, it's not too hard. You do the same thing up there. Just gotta get on a ladder and you still put the level on it, make sure you're good. And what you want to do is just cover those seams. We're gonna make it waterproof. And you know, and it rained pretty hard the other day. You know, those tornado weather was coming through. It never leaked. You know, that rain was coming in sideways. But it's gonna be extra protection because not only are we worried about water, we're worried about bugs. Yep. As rustic as I am, I don't want to sleep with bugs. But check this out. Imperfections, right? Does not matter, because we're going to take that black caulk to kind of match what we got going on here. It's going to look good, and I can't wait to finish this and show you how nice it's going to look with that nice stain and caulk, and how well it's going to hold up. I'm going to finish this up, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Like I said, it'll probably be a couple more days. You'll notice I might be wearing a different hat, different clothes. Might not be wearing shorts. It's actually supposed to rain the rest of the weekend, you know, starting tonight sometime. So but man, I need some sunny days to be able to knock this out, be able to focus on this stuff, not have to worry about car trouble, truck trouble, and everything like that. But I like what Andy said, Andy's little homestead. He's like, hey, if you can't afford something reliable, it's something fixable. And yeah, I feel you, Andy. That's where I'm at. All right, yeah, if y'all haven't, man, check him out. He's a good dude. Got a really good story, and just a sweetheart of a guy. Very positive, very inspirational. Anyway, love y'all. Gonna finish this up. I'm not gonna tell you bye yet, because I'm gonna show you the end product. And well, the end product as far as the trim being on there. And I'll probably show you again once the stain is all done. And yeah, it's going good. Loving it. All right, we're gonna knock this out. All right, it has been some time since I started the trim video. And I apologize for that. It's a lot of work, you know, at my other job off the hillside, and a lot of other stuff going on here, you know, trying to get some of the little trees cut off the property, and gotta dig up my water line and stuff like that because it's broken. My electricity line to the garage is broken. So a little sidetracked on getting that trim job finished up, but finally today I finished staining the trim. So I want to give you a little glimpse of what it looks like. Still got to cut in the windows, but you can't really tell from here. Maybe in some parts you can, but that's pretty much how it's going to look. I am really happy with it. If you look this side, I think that looks nice. I'm pretty happy. I think I might paint the door red. I don't know. Do you think I should paint the door red? Let me know. But there it is. I hope to bust out some more videos here soon. I'm going to start on the porch, hopefully very soon. It's just prices of lumber skyrocketed. It should be illegal to do what they're doing. It's really getting in the way of, me finishing this off and get my kids more on a permanent basis and things like that. So it's frustrating, it's aggravating, but I will figure out some more videos to do. Maybe what the yard looks like after I'm done. I got 2 acres to clean up. About to get a big mower and stuff like that, so it's going to look really, really nice here soon. But I mean, more importantly, I need to get it, get the water line fixed and electric line and stuff like that. Hey, hope you like the trim job. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you think I should paint that door red too. If you subscribed already, I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed and you want to see more videos like this, see what's going on the hillside and maybe even in the Smoky Mountains and on the rivers and some of the other things I get into, go ahead and subscribe and ring the notification bell. You'll get notified every time I post a new video. And hit the like button, leave me a little comment, let me know what you think. Hey, love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. God bless.